started, for those of you who did not hear or perhaps are living under a rock, the Pro Tour happened this weekend, and Channel Fireball really broke it with this one. So, this list is coming to us from Seth Manfield, who won the entire tournament with Rakdos Vampires. And to my knowledge, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think everybody on Channel Fireball did play this deck. There might have been a couple of holdouts, but I think for the most part, most of them played it. Oh no, Nassif didn't play it, right? Nassif was stubborn and played blue-black, yeah. Well, of course, Nassif. Nassif would never touch a Bloodtithe Harvester. But the people who are smart on Channel Fireball played red-black vampires. And what this deck is trying to do, it's trying to utilize Sorin, Imperious, Bloodlord to put Vein Ripper into play. This is a new card from the brand new set. And what's cool about Vein Ripper is it's like a giant... It's basically just a giant Blood Artist. But what's really nice about it is the ward sacrifice a creature, right? So, for example, if you Sorin Imperious Bloodlord, -3, put a Vein Ripper into play on turn 3, that's the Splinter Twin, that's the nut draw. Your opponent can't target this. Well, they can, but it gets countered with a spot removal spell unless they have a creature in play. And your deck is Fatal Push, Fatal Push Thoughtseize to keep them off creatures. So you can, it's basically just Rakdos midrange that has Splinter Twin, which is Sorin plus Vein Ripper. A lot of the cards you'll find in traditional red-black decks like Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Bloodtithe, Copter. There's a couple Dusk Legion Zealots just to make sure that you have some number of vampires to get the +1, the second ability, where sacrifice a vampire, deal 3 and gain 3. So you don't want to play a ton of these, but it's just to have more insurance. And then you have another new-ish addition to this deck, Preacher of the Schism, which is just a good card in its own right and happens to have the vampire typing, so it gets bonuses from Sorin. That's kind of why we're playing it, but it is just a very good card. Only one Shieldred. That's because we're playing a bunch of Vein Rippers in the expensive slots. We don't have a ton of room for expensive cards. And then one other thing worth noting about the mana base specifically is Cavern of Souls. And they talked about this in kind of not necessarily an interview, but when they were discussing the decks that people were playing for this event. A big reason that Channel Fireball chose this vampire deck is it's one of the few typal decks that gets to play Cavern of Souls, and they expected a lot of blue-eye control. And if you expect a lot of blue-eye control, Cavern of Souls is a pretty good spot to be, because you just have uncounterable Harvesters, Preachers, Vein Rippers, so on and so forth. And then another thing about the mana base is there's 4 Mutavaults, because Mutavault works so well with Sorin, and you just want more vampires. Sideboard, pretty self-explanatory. There's like a Kalitas here, which is another vampire. It's good against the aggressive decks. They also had main deck Duress, it's definitely a metagame call. I don't know if that's going to be, what we want to be playing moving forward. But yeah, they definitely, you can tell with the way they constructed their deck, they expected a lot of blue-eye control. Ley Lines, Damping Spheres, Krenko's Buzz Crusher for Lotus Field, Lily for the grinding matchups and control, Path of Peril for Convoke, another spot removal spell, and yeah, that's pretty much it. One Rending Volley too. But yeah, this deck looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm sure we're going to play against a lot of mirror matches, but maybe we should we main deck Dark Betrayal? Just assuming we're going to play all mirrors. So, for example, the more enfranchised competitive players are going to be solely focusing on Standard for this season, you know what I mean? And they're not focusing on Pioneer. And the only people who focus on Pioneer are the people who have a reason to, and the only reason to would be if you're playing the Pro Tour, Lord Cromwell, thank you for the raid. Does that make sense? Not that I'm saying that any of these formats are terrible, besides Modern, of course. Modern's unplayable, but it's just why do I have a reason to focus on Pioneer? Why do I have a reason to focus on these, you know what I mean? It's what if you play Pioneer just for the love of the game? Well, that's tough, right? Because a lot of the people who play Pioneer on Magic Online are just grinders, They're only grinding with stock tier 1 decks, and maybe that can get a little boring from time to time. I don't know. It's it's really tough. Def Jab, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the 36-month resub, that 3 years. What's up, Def Jab? 3 years, that's a long time. You like this game? I do. Believe it or not, I had a really good time playing Standard this weekend. I legitimately think that Standard is the best format. People have tried to have that conversation before, Tonber. People definitely have tried to have that conversation before. But I agree with you. They're not ready to hear it. I really need to find a Sorin. Another matchup where they don't really have creatures to pay the ward cost. Not that they're targeting it anyways. These draws. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're just going to draw the Sorin, right? I've already drawn the Thoughtseize and the Harvester. Obviously, I'm going to draw the Sorin this turn. Yeah, not quite. Never lucky. Never lucky. Yeah, they drew field too. Maybe I should have looted first, but I still would have played Mutavault that turn. So I can attack next turn. What do I think makes Modern unplayable? How much time you got? No, I don't know. It just like I don't. It's really hard for me to articulate it past. I just don't like the gameplay that much. As much time as you have. I don't know. I don't like the play patterns of the 6 or 7 best decks. There's really nothing to it past that. I just don't. I generally do not have a good time when I'm playing against Rhinos or Murktide or Yawgmoth or Limbigan. Like, none of these decks are fun to play against for me. And that's just for me, personally. If you have fun playing against them, I'm not saying that you're in the wrong. But that is just me, personally. I don't like playing against these decks. Like, when I look at the tier 1 decks, and I look at what people play, like, what the most commonly played decks are, I can't really find a deck that is, like, that I'm like, I want to play against this deck, you know what I mean? I can't find those decks. So they have Poor Ultimatum. This might actually be a double Mutavault turn. I think double Mutavault's better. 6, 9. I guess it's lethal next turn either way. Yeah, it doesn't change the clock, right? Yeah, it's the same clock either way, so I guess we can Sorin. Surely I'm not going to die next turn, right? Surely my opponent will just not kill me. Yeah, we didn't come here to not do the thing. I can also Fatal Push my own Harvester. Ban Thespian stage. No, ban Sylvan Scrying. Get this shit out of here. And you know what? Okay, here's another thing too that I wanted to talk about with regards to Modern. Um, they're making a lot of direct to Modern products. Oh, they died. Cool, nice deck. Like Assassin's Creed, Marvel, the Horizon sets, and I think what I'm beginning to realize with Modern is, depending on how many cards that get released that have a massive impact, it's going to be very hard for me to keep up monetary wise with the format, you know. And I'm considering selling out of Modern for that, mostly for that reason, just because it's impossible to keep up with all these releases. Like I sold out. I bought when MH2 first came out. I went ham. I bought a ton of stuff. I bought Solitudes, Griefs, Flooded Strands, Deltas, Myers. I bought so much stuff, and I've slowly been selling out of everything, with the exception of I'm only keeping Rhinos. But it's getting to the point where I kind of want to sell Rhinos too. It's just so hard to keep up with. The song slaps. Do 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 do. Check on one card. What is the worst card in my deck? Copter maybe? With Zealot. You think Zealot is worse than Copter? Actually, Preacher kind of makes sense too. Preacher's slow as hell, and I'm bringing a Liliana. Preacher's super slow. I'd rather just keep the 2-drops. Yeah, I'd rather keep the 2s. We can turn 3 Sorin and Preacher. I mean, it's really hard to mull Duress Thoughtseize plus lands. I don't know. I could mull this, honestly. What if I mulled this? What if I just mulled it, you know? I don't think it's a mull, but it feels really... It's kind of sus. This hand doesn't do anything. What are you hoping to get if I mull this? A Damping Sphere? It's probably a stupid answer, though. Fuck! God damn it. Why did I cast Duress? I mean, I still would have taken Scrying either way, right? Yeah, no, I would just take Scrying Charm regardless, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the answer is not a third Sorin. That's what I'm hoping to not draw. Okay. Satyr. Satyr. Okay. That plays. I don't think there's a reason to hold this, because I kind of want to tap out next turn if I draw land. Alright, good luck. You figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna draw... We're probably gonna draw Vein Ripper this turn. Apparently, somebody was telling me that they played a 7-game set in the top 8. Did that actually happen? I guess I should have Sorin there because I fucking 3 of them. Yeah, I should have Sorin there. That was stupid. It was 2 forced draws. That's insane. I should have played Sorin. Yeah, that was stupid. Heroic versus Amalia. That's kind of wild. I wasn't watching the top 8. I was too busy winning an 8-man where I won a box, so scoreboard. But yeah, I wasn't watching the top 8. +1 box, by the way. What okay, I'll tell you this. I played Pioneer. What do you guys think I played in the winner box? I literally just said I played Pioneer. I played Heroic. The Heroic deck, by the way, is kind of broken. I played a mirror match in the finals. That Heroic deck is busted. It's so good. With the one with Rage. The 2-1 haste was good too. Fugitive Codebreaker, whatever it is. I think I'm gonna Fable. Should probably attack first. Wait, 14. Yeah, we attack first. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, the Heroic deck is really sick. Oh shit, this thing makes vampires. That's hot. I could put a counter on this. I played 3 showdown in the sideboard. What was Simon's sideboard, by the way? Simon was playing a weird sideboard for his Heroic deck, right? He's playing some weird cards. He also didn't play Codebreaker, which I thought was kind of strange. I thought Codebreaker was sick. I wonder why he didn't play Codebreaker. Yeah. So the list that I played was I had 1 less Legionnaire, 2 less Homestead Courage, and I had 3 Codebreaker, and I didn't play 4 Escape main deck. Oh, he just cut God's Willing. Because of Supreme Verdict? Okay, sure. I'll buy that. So, like, you play more Lauren's Escape because you're expecting more blue-white decks. Only 2 Reckless Rage main deck, too, yeah. Yeah, this is a list that you can clearly tell they metagamed very heavily for blue-white control. Because there's a lot of interesting card choices there. Yeah, it's good against Amalia, too. Oh, is that what was forcing the draws? That's hilarious. I didn't realize that's what was forcing the draws, but it kind of makes sense. Dude, we're like super dead, aren't we? I don't really think there's a reason to kill this Satyr, because they already have 2 Lotus Fields. So I'm just going to do this. Why kill the Satyr when they already have 2 Lotus Fields? I just don't think it does anything. I mean, we're probably dead. Killing Satyr stops ultimatum. Yeah, I guess if they don't have a way to untap, sure. I guess that makes sense. Okay, well. Would not have stopped ultimatum. Actually, no, maybe it still would have, right? Yeah, because they can only float 1. Okay. Maybe I should have killed the Satyr. How does Heroic force the draw? You give... Lauren's Escape targets any creature, right? So if you Lauren's Escape... you Lauren's Escape and give their Wait, no, you give. How does it work again? You target the walker. Oh, right. So the walker never dies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. The walker never dies. That's what happens. Yep. Okay. I gotcha. Yep. Yeah. So you make the walker indestructible, and because the walker never dies, then that's how you force the draw. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's weird too. Like you can Defiance Strike when the Amalia has like 19 power to get it to 20, but there's some like weird stuff there. I'm just gonna concede. How about we do that? How about we just go to game 3? So with Defiance Strike, okay, let's think about this. If the Amalia is 19 power with one Explorer on the stack, oh, because then you go get it to 20, then resolve the Explorer if it's a spell, right? Because then if it's a spell, it goes to 21, and then it just keeps going, I think. Yeah, so it's 19 power, Explore on the stack, that's when you Defiance Strike. Leyline seems decent against Lotus. What does Leyline do? I would like to think you had a choice in gameplay that mattered that game. I mean, I could have killed the Satyr. I don't know if it would have mattered, but like we don't know what the rest of their hand was. Stops Lear. What do you want to cut for it though? The Preachers. You could try Leyline over like 2 Preacher, 2 Zealot maybe. I could buy that. You want to try that? I don't know. I feel like it's too narrow. And they can also just bounce it, Besage it, Otawara. They have a million ways to stop Leyline. I don't think it's good. Well, yeah, that's true of Phoenix, but like if they bin the spell and the top card is unknown, if the next card is a spell, then it would still prevent it, you know what I mean? This hand's good. Keep this. This hand is exceptional. Do you lead Duress or Thoughtseize here? I think Duress. Well, is there ever a chance I would want to take Grazer? Alright, never mind then. Touche. Good beats. Nice hand, by the way. Oh, chat, you know what I wanted to tell you, by the way, that I didn't tell you earlier? I got to meet Fletcher's Johnson this weekend. Sparks, thank you for the 19-month resub. Welcome back, Sparks. I got to shake the Johnson's hand. What would you adjust in the board to be more hateful versus Lotus? Probably more Damping Spheres. Yeah, he was pretty cool with it. He knows. He was like pretty okay with it. It was a fun conversation. The one, the only Fletcher's Johnson. There's only one Fletcher's Johnson in the world. Only one. Yeah, this is not going well. What do you think about Leyline and Lotus for this matchup? I think it's insane. I mean, I have 8 discard spells post board, so when they have this, it's impossible for me to win. Bro, come on, man, please. I guess I'll kill this. Discard this. Okay. Go. This Leyline of Sanctity card seems very good against me. What do you guys think? I think it's good. It's not bad. Vizier. I don't think Ripper targets. I think Ripper is each. Brother. Brother, please. I'm pretty sure Ripper is each opponent. Yeah. Well, they didn't play a land that turn, but they don't need a land when they have 2 Lotus Fields. We are very, very dead. I attack. I will exile your stage. Who cares? Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh, it's target opponent? Oh my god. It also stops Ripper. It just stops everything. It also stops my will to live. That's another thing it stops. I mean, I guess they can't untap the Vizier with Pour, but could have cut them off Spell Mastery. Is that more relevant than them rebuying Stage with Recovery? Maybe it is. I'm actually looking at the top 8. I'm kind of surprised that Lotus Field didn't take it down. Like, I would assume it's good against vampires. It's good against Phoenix. And there was, what, 2 vampires, 2 phoenixes? Ooh. We can go Chad cast copy. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. It does lose the heroic, yeah. I mean, I don't have a choice, right? I have no other options. I will take the legal game action that I am allowed to take. There was 1 copy. Oh, so the Lotus Field decks didn't have 4 ley lines. I see. A copy. If only I got the trigger of my Vein Rippers. So they take 8. I mean, we have lethal next turn. Next turn, Keck W. Imagine getting a next turn. Oh god, it's so frustrating. They would have been dead, right? This fucking ley line, though. Normally they would have been dead. Yeah, if they didn't have this ley line. Why does it have to target? Why can't it beat each opponent? God damn it. Okay. That can't be good. Did you like or hate my deep dish? Oh, yeah. I went to, that was the other thing. I went to Lou Malnati's last night. I'll show you. Hold on. I was very, very proud of the pizza that I got. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, yeah. It was very, very good. Better than I expected, I will say that. It was good. it was really good. We wanted to go to Pequods, but get this, Pequods. We called them at 3 p.m. and at 3 p.m. on a Sunday night, the only reservation they had available was 10 p.m. That they were already booked out at 3 p.m. It's unreal for a Sunday night. It's crazy. We wanted to go to Pequods, but we didn't want to wait till 10 to eat. It's a bread casserole. No, it's actually not. It is a pizza. It is, as a matter of fact, it is a pizza. How does my pizza look like shepherd's pie? Shepherd's pie with marinara sauce? What kind of shepherd's pie you eating, buddy? Why not splash red in your 75k deck for Fable? Chat, does anybody want to tell Bolt Snap Bolt why we're not playing Fable in Standard? Who wants to tell him? Or you could just not tell him. Yeah, it's too good. It is simply too good. Yeah, the mana base. Jose, don't ever speak again. Yeah, Power Crypt at a Standard. People are playing Vein Ripper, you know. Vein Ripper's the new Fable. I got to play a bunch of Edison this weekend. It was great. Played a bunch with Mikey. Played a bunch with some other people. Edison's dope. I was trying to play some Edison at the airport, but nobody was there when I was at the airport this morning. Two of my opponents in the 75k after the match was over, like, yo, you want to play some Edison? It was, it's so good. Oh, nice deck. I mean, you see, I got Fable to discard these Vein Rippers, so that's why I keep, right? Hmm. I've located a problem with this deck. It's this. This is the problem. Which utility land do I keep in this hand? Cavern or Mutavault? I don't think I can keep both. Maybe I can keep both. What if I do this? This is probably fine, right? Yeah, this should be okay. Phoenix is definitely the good guy. Vault for Copter. Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to keep the Beta Vault. Oh, let him cook. Let him cook, chat. Let him cook. Let him cook. You guys want to hear my awful experience Friday night with our dinner? Well, if you don't want to hear it, I'm going to tell you anyways. So we was like me, Jarvis, Spike, a couple other people were like trying to figure out where to go for dinner on Friday night after we're done, playing day one. And we decided on this place called Fat Pour, which is like this nice burger place. And Jarvis was like, "Guys, don't worry, it's within walking distance of the event site." And at the time, it was snowing outside, so you know. And we're like, "All right, fine, Jarvis, lead us there." I shit you not, it was like a 30-minute walk from the event site, and I could not feel my face by the time we get to the event, right? So we were just like walking in the snow the entire time, and then what ended up happening is we get there. No, we didn't reserve a table ahead of time, I think. So we get there and they're like, "Yeah, it's going to be a 45-minute wait." So what ends up happening is we decide to. Hold on, let me figure out what I'm doing here. Am I doing this? I think this feels really bad. So yeah, they tell us it's a 45-minute wait. So we're like, "All right, fuck that. We're just gonna go try and find like whatever's close." So we find this like, I forget the name of the place. It was like Williams Pizza Tavern Pub thing or whatever. Which, we called them and they were like, "Yeah, there's no wait." So we get into the restaurant and there's basically nobody in the restaurant, right? And yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but the biggest red flag when you're going into a restaurant is that there's nobody eating there. Because why do you think there's nobody eating there? So anyways, we sit down, we order drinks, we order our food. It takes them an hour to get the food. It takes them an hour to get the drinks. We didn't even get our drinks until we got the food, right? And I was, I made a joke. I was like, if we're gonna wait an hour for this, we could have already just been at the other place and had actually gotten decent food. So yeah, it was Friday was not a good experience. Friday was tough. It was rough. And like the combination of us having to walk 30 minutes in the freezing cold snow on top of the fact that we ended up getting shitty food anyways was not a combo. It was not great. Well, that's how bad it was, Kai. I can't even remember the name of it. What'd they do last turn? They went Nykthos, float mana, second Nykthos, cast Oddity, pass. They also didn't attack. Why didn't they attack? Am I killing Kiora? God, this is so weird, because I drew a tap land. I would like to be able to go Bitter, Triumph, Oddity, Animate, Mutavault, Copter, send a Kiora, but I can't do that. Oh yeah, they could have just used Kiora on the Nykthos and not had to play this, right? Yeah, but the issue is if I kill Oddity, I can't do anything, right? But I think you're right. I think I have to kill the Oddity. And I guess play the land? That's tough. The dive down social was fun. We had a lot of people that came out. Also, I didn't know that they had these things, but the place that we went to, it was a brewery, and it was what they call self pour. And I've never been to a brewery or a bar that has self pour. But basically, what they did is they give you like a card that like one of their cards or whatever, and they link it to your debit card, and they have like an entire wall of beers, and you just literally go up, scan your pay card or whatever, and then you just pour. That's it. So it was really cool. I had a good time. My net decking, yes. I don't think I put the sword into play this turn. So I think we go here. Here. Kill, Kiora, loot. We need to find a Vein Ripper. It has reach? This does not have reach. I think I discard Sorin here. And then just go Cavern Breacher. How am I killing Troll? Troll's a 4/4. How do I kill Troll? I don't know how I kill Troll. Spexus, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the 14-month resub. Welcome back, Spexus. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I think this is the right play. I like this. And then, I mean, they still have, they still have 3 devotion here, but I don't know what else we can do. What's up, Sulking? Fun part about that is when people suck at pouring their own. So what's great about that is I didn't know. So the way that they have it set up is there's like a little lip where you can put the card and have it sit there while you're pouring, but I didn't know that, right? So I was like trying to finagle a spot where I could like use my pinky to hold the card on the plate while I'm using my thumb to like up the pour and then holding the glass below the spout. I had this like whole setup, and then the dude walks by. Dude walking, he like he works the place. He walks by and he's like, you can just leave the card in there. I was like, oh, thanks. That's a game changer. The more you know. Did you win that game that you kept the one lander this weekend? Yes. Did you like that keep? I saw you were sitting next to me. I did win that game. I 2-0'd that Debir opponent. I don't think I attack with Preacher here, right? Oh, Brad. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's friends with like Vinny and stuff too. I think I just want to do this. I don't feel like I'm in a great spot here, but let's do this. This whole Takenuma. This is such a weird spot. Played in the same standard on-demand event on Sunday, but didn't want to say hi. I was sad. Oh, is that the one that I lost in? Yeah, I heard somebody saying my name, but I was like, I was a little tilted at myself. I did something really stupid in that on-demand event. That was I did something really stupid in that one. I like my opponent played Atraxa, right? That was uncounterable due to Cavern, and they were playing Domain, and I just like had them dead on board, and I had an Urtai in my hand, and instead of obviously the play is just let the Atraxa resolve, Urtai kill the Atraxa. That's not what I did. I stifled the Atraxa trigger, and then I realized, oh wait, I still can't attack into this. It was not good. It's not good. Not my best moment. I can just F6, right? Yeah, it's the Giga Chad play. You can have the Atraxa. Get a better one. What's your better one? No pyramid. And don't you know Atraxa is a 1/1 that gains abilities on ATB? Didn't know that. Oh, I saw you asking about the deck that won the 75k. I don't know. I legitimately don't know what to think about that deck. I'm assuming it's fine, but I have no idea. I'm gonna try to learn how to play that off stream. I'm gonna play some games with it on Arena, but I need to play it off stream before I play it on stream. All right, I think I'm good here. I think I'm all set. All right. Devotion, huh? This thing blows up Nykthos. I guess that's good. I guess this is good. Is that it? How good is Duress against them? Probably okay. Preacher seems terrible. Maybe do third Duress. Let's try that. Let's keep one Preacher. Kalitas is amazing? Is it really? Why is Kalitas good? I feel like Kalitas is only good if you also have sweepers. But I guess it... this hand's nuts. I guess it means that they can't, like, trigger Cav or Troll. Okay, yeah, I guess it's not terrible. Might be okay. We didn't see Storm. I don't think they're running Storm. They could be, but we didn't see it. Copter or Triumph? I think I'm going to Triumph here. We do have the thing. The question is, do we Cavern on Vampire or do we Cavern on Thopter? I think we Cavern on Thopter. We'll see if we draw, I guess. The old Cavern on Thopter. Yeah, I saw the deck lists. Okay, well now we can wait. I deploy the Sorin. I will minus. Alright, Splinter Twin achieved. Your turn. Now I see why Channel Fireball played this deck, huh? This combo's pretty fucking sick. A 4/5, huh? I mean, shit, I don't even want to cast this Buzz Crusher now. Here. Attack you with my 7/6 Death Touch Lifelinker. Sword is so good. I could play the Buzz Crusher just to chump block the Belugranos, or better yet, I just go Copter, chump block with Mutavault, right? Next turn, Crypt, Buzz Crusher, Animate counter here. Hit for 11. Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. Yeah, like that. Could have made a 5/5 Buzzy. No. It only gets a counter if it's a vampire. And to my knowledge, I don't think this is a vampire. It does not look like a vampire. It could be, though, right? It could be a vampire. You never know. It's a lot of devotion. And by a lot, I mean 4. We have acquired a target for Buzz Crusher, though. You have to bite it before activating Sorin. Do we have to rip its veins out? Yeah, that's true. I mean, I could be a vampire. You don't know. It's a lot of hasters. This makes the chump blocking with Mutavault plan a little bit more sus. They have to kill Sorin, though. I don't know why they sent both. I guess if they only send this, I can Copter, then Sorin goes to 1. Wait, are they dead? I can put them to 1? Right? Chump this with Mutavault, they go to 11. This is 10. But then how do they win from there, right? I guess they flip Belugranos. Yeah, we don't quite have lethal. I can deal 10, or I can deal 11, right? Or 12, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the chump block with Mutavault is 12. But then this dies. I feel like it's still good to chump with Mutavault this turn, though. How are they dead? Oh, no, I can't chump with both, right? Yeah, they're both attacking Sorin, though. They're not dead. No, this puts them to 1. But I still think it's probably fine to put them to 1. Just chump here, they go to 1. Well, I guess we have to play Buzz Crusher to put them to 1, which I kind of want to do anyways. Right? Don't want to kill this. Can't you attack with Vampire and Copter and throw the Vault at the Elf? No, because the Sorin's dying that turn. We can't protect the Sorin no matter what we do, because I can't animate both. I can't animate the Copter and the Mutavault that turn. So no matter what I do, I cannot save the Sorin. But now they're at 1, they don't have to Nykthos anymore, and they need, what, 7 to flip this? So they need a second Nykthos to be able to flip Lugranos. Since they can't pay life, they need the Temple Garden because they're at 1. So even if they go like Charm for Nykthos, play Nykthos, make 6 green, they don't have enough. Okay. Alright, well. But now they can't... Oh, I guess they can, right? They can untap the Temple Garden, which they're not doing. Okay, now I'm confused. Where are they going with this? They could have used the Kiora to untap the Garden, use the white to flip this, go to 7, which, I mean, I guess they're still dead, right? Even if they gain 6, they still die. I guess they can hold Pelikranos on defense, but now they can't flip this. If they forgot they can't pay. Oh, maybe they forgot they couldn't pay the life. Okay, I guess that gets Titan of Industry. They can gain life. That could... Okay. Now if they get Titan, they're probably not dead, because they just go gain life, blow up the Copter. That's kind of tough. They go to 5. Yeah, what's this thing flipped? It's like a 8/8 that gives everything +1/+1 trample haste. So, yeah. I mean, it's not lethal, right? They got Cav? Why would they get Cav and not Titan? Maybe they're not playing Titan. We still throw 3 creatures to them. No. What I'm saying is that if they get Titan, they go gain life, blow up Copter, and then we only have 2 attackers. They gain 4, go to 5. They can just block both, take 4, go to 1, and they're not dead if they have Titan. So if they had Titan in their deck, they could have survived there. But I wonder if they're just not playing it. Oh, we wanted to do the Kalitas, right? Yeah, Kalitas over the Preacher. Kalitas is like, I don't know. I think it's slow, but it is probably still better than Preacher. Because getting to exile the trolls is nice. Titan of Industry. They just gain, what is it, gain 4? Yeah, gain 4, blow up an artifact. That's what they could have done if they had it. We'll draw Sorin. It's fine, we'll draw Sorin. Maybe this hand's too slow in the draw. We'll draw Fatal Push, then we'll draw Sorin. Nope, not quite. I would like this hand a lot on the play, but... yeah, maybe I should have run the second Triumph. I'm in danger! Yeah, that's true. You can Sorin that can lead us into play. Is it mirrored? Does this deck feel super resilient against Blue-Eye control? I haven't played against Blue-Eye with this deck yet, so I don't know. It is nice that they can't really kill your Vein Ripper, though. Or they can't target it, rather. Okay, well, they didn't play a land. We can win this game if we draw Kalitas next turn. So I think we have to go here. And then here. Take 8 next turn. Did we kill the trolls? No, because they just get more mana if I kill trolls. Next turn, if I brick, I have to kill 1. But I'm actually not going to pop a blood token to try to high roll Kalitas. Because if I don't pop blood end of turn, I just go draw... Internectos. We just go Kalitas, then kill this to exile the troll. Hello there. I don't like our spot. Hello there. Not looking good. Where are you? Alright, now do we pivot and sack a blood? What's my out? Do I have outs? What happens if I draw Sorin? Sorin, down tick, sack, kill, troll, block cav, take 5. If I draw Sorin, I think I have to keep the blood. Because if I sack a blood, I can't use Harvester to kill a troll. Yeah, I think I need to not sack a blood here. Need Sorin. Fuck. Yeah, Extinction Event would be nice. I think we're dead. We can kill their Cav, I guess. Is that good? No, they just get this on top. I can go Harvester Sphere, but then I have to chump, go to 1. I don't have any outs at that point. Yeah, we're dead. Don't waste your... I still just don't have any outs. Too far behind. I will cast Thoughtseize. I see. I see what is going on here. Spider-Man meme. Spider-Man meme. I missed you too. Tubby Smurf, thank you for the 19-month resub. Welcome back, Tubby. Why do they have a white garden hand? True. Our opponent's playing with they're playing Martyr Vampires. They got the white splash. You have a standard brew idea that I need decked. I'll take a look. Does it have 68 cards in it? Yeah, like I bought the Sharp-Eyed rookies. I mean, they're cool, but they don't look like green cards, I'll tell you that much. Just as much as this does not look like a black card. It's 4 push pull. Oh, is it like the Rakdos deck that we played? The one that we 5-0'd with? I think it's nice. Hello there. I guess that attack. Any trades? Surely they didn't draw Sorin this turn, right? Surely they didn't draw Sorin. Second Preacher. I can beat that with Fatal Push. Do I discard the second push? So we know they have, what? Cavern, Ripper, Pathway, 2 unknowns. Pull Scam. Oh, I'll do it. Bro, do you realize that I'm playing a match right now? You could wait a second. Alright, let's get a poll going for Bolt Snap Bolt. You realize that the character limit for responses is not that much. Not that much, Bolt. So I have to shorten these. Alright, I will start the poll. Get creative. Yeah, I did. Alright, the poll is up, chat. What is your favorite moment from Chicago as I discard the second Fatal Push? Okay, let's go to combat. I will attack. I don't know if I should have discarded the second Fatal Push, but it's fine. Just gonna take the Ripper. Play second Fable. Alright, your turn. What was the elbow story? Mostly just like I had 2 flights on the way home because I had a connecting flight, and on both of the flights, the person next to me just like was just all they were all up in my grill with the elbows, you know, all up in my grills. They were encroaching, and I did not like it very much. Was not a big fan. There's not really much else to the story, but that's what it is. So their hand is what? Cavern, Takenuma? Encroachment. I kind of don't want to discard the Zealot. I think I'm not going to. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I mean, they're going to kill the first Reflection with Bloodtithe, but that's fine. I'm going to keep this land in hand. How was the Chicago pizza? It was definitely an experience. I liked it a lot. I was a very, very big fan of it. It was like much better than I thought it was going to be. Because my only experience with deep dish pizza beforehand was exactly Uno's. And Uno's is, well, at least Uno's in Massachusetts is, you know, just inedible. You can't eat it. So, it's much, much better than Uno's. At least Uno's in Mass. I didn't realize that apparently they only have one Uno's location in Chicago, which I was not aware of that. But it's like the original Uno's, you know. Yeah, I still like Standard. Standard's nice, and I still have RCQs to play, so I will definitely still be focusing on Standard. All right, don't rip my veins, please. Well, like I wonder if the like that Chicago location of Uno's, like the original Uno's, is actually good. We didn't have time to go to it, but like I wonder how different that is than the chain Uno's. I guess it can't be that much different, right? But that like Dave was telling me that place is always packed. There's one in Natick. Well, I mean, there's one in Worcester, right? Or you're saying like an original location? A Red Lobster? Why are we talking about Red Lobster? Why did we start talking about Red Lobster? Oh, okay. I prefer green lobsters. And before chat suggests copy Hive. The old Hive copy. I will exile Vein Ripper. Oh, they played Takenuma, or they discarded Takenuma. They discarded Takenuma instead of channeling it to get back Vein Ripper. That's kind of interesting. I feel like they were maybe supposed to channel it. Maybe they just didn't think they had enough time, which is probably true. Like, they're pretty far behind here. Yeah, you can copy Hive at FNM. What you got over there, buddy? What you working with? You're working with nothing. So they are dead, right? Because I can go here. Here. Yeah, okay. Animate Mutavault, use the Mutavault, copy Copter, hit for 6. Alright, cool. Vampire's Mirror. What do I do against Vampire's Mirror? See, this is weird, because traditionally in Rakdos Mirrors you want to cut Thoughtseize. But if they're trying to set up Sorin Vein Ripper, I almost want to keep Thoughtseize. But then if I'm keeping Thoughtseize, what else am I cutting? Probably Duress. For just, like, Triumph Kalidas. Liliana sucks. Honestly, just this is probably fine, right? I don't think I want Liliana. Yeah, like Fable too, Fable Preacher. All the 3s are insane in this matchup. So I kind of like keeping Thoughtseize. Lily kills turn 3 Ripper. Not if they play a Dust Legion Zealot. And if they're playing the party version, they have 4 Zealots. Like, Liliana is just an embarrassment against this card. You just can't have Liliana against this. I think. Even, like, Preacher tokens, there's just a lot of things that brick Liliana. Yeah, the party version. Oh, dude, I want to show you this. So, this is pretty funny. Hold on, let me find the tweet. Yeah, they kept in Thoughtseize. So, my friends had done a PT fantasy draft. And I think one of them had misspelled names on purpose. Where'd it go? Let me find it. Why can't I find the tweet now? Hold on. I'm looking for a very, very important tweet. Steve Raffle, thank you for the 9-month resub. Welcome back, Steve Raffle. Chill, bro. Let me find it. Hold on. I gotta find this tweet. In the meantime, what do you plan on turn 2 here? Probably Harvester. Because if they play Fable, I want to kill their Fable token, or at least, like, force them to Harvester mine, then play Fable token, yada yada. Okay, here we go. Yeah, because Snook replied to me. The post was deleted by the post author. What the fuck? Why did they delete the post? Okay, well, this was Dustin's team, and I noticed that Sam Party was spelled wrong. That's what I had noticed. Now, it turns out that there may or may not be a slightly bigger misspelling on this particular team name, which I did not realize at first. So, did not realize that at first. I was all in on party. Turns out it was not party time. Maguchi. Maguchi. Oh, what the fuck do I do here? This is rough. Yeah, they misspelled canister. I could just YOLO Kalidas. Seems bad, though. That's kind of where I was at, too. Let them have one Preacher hit, and then I can try to Harvester the Preacher next turn. I think that's where I was going to land, too. Just don't sack blood. Maguchi and Kambalutsi were not impressed. I mean, it was obviously a joke. Is that why they deleted it, though? Like, did they... Maybe, I don't know. I didn't realize that they, like, were actually offended by it. I just thought it was a good joke. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we can just go Sorin Kalidas. Or we just draw Black Saurus. I drew a Black Source. Black Source acquired. If you put in Kalitas, you lose Sorin because you can't block. What do you mean? I get an extra blocker. Well, I guess they can animate the Mutavault if they wanted to. So they can put a counter on the Vampire token, I guess? No, they're going to put Vein Ripper into play. Oh, they're sacking. Sure, I'll buy that. So I guess we start with Zealot to try and find a removal spell. I mean, the other thing I could do is just go animate Mutavault, play land, send all three at their Sorin. And then they would have to chump block Kalitas to not lose Sorin. And then we could just go post-combat play Copter. Maybe that's better. A Lozin with a song request. What you got? In the queue. In the queue. I kind of like the Mutavault play. I think I like this. This just kind of like puts them in a kind of a horrendous spot. They get to keep the Sorin in play, but it's only going to be on one loyalty. Really? Why are they doing this? Does that mean they have Fatal Push? I mean, they could just Fatal Push my Kalitas anyways because they have a blood token, right? Copter go. I don't think I'm discarding the Zealot because the Zealot can just replace itself and crew the Copter. That was kind of weird. I don't know why they didn't chump the Kalitas. Maybe they figured they're low enough on resources they just want to get the body off the battlefield. It's kind of strange. Okay, makes a little more sense now. But now I can just sack Mutavault. Now, they do have a reflection, which could get a little dicey, but... What is this song that I'm listening to? I have no idea. Fable, your turn. It's not bad. I don't hate it. Breacher. Breacher is good against Kalitas. Oh, right, they can copy Breacher. Okay. You get a homie. Blocks. Kind of need like just a Fatal Push or something. Okay, let's loot this. Let's loot this. Let's loot this. Do I want to offer the trade of Kalitas for Preacher? I don't think so. Because I could go Copter, crew with Zealot, send both. And then if they put the Preacher on the Kalitas, just sack this. But then I'm trading these two for the Preacher. It's not very good, right? I get a 2-2 out of it, though. It's not awful. Ties up my mana. Might be fine, though. There's also a chance that they just chump block. Because they kind of want to keep the Preacher in play for Reflection. Yeah, I think there's a decent chance they just chump block. And they don't even, like, force me to sack. Okay. Yeah. Kind of figured they would do this. Also, fine for me. This game is closer than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, second Copter's nice. 2 Preacher is tough. They just have, like, infinite blockers for the Kalitas. The second we find a removal spell, we're in a good spot, though. And we get a lot of looks at it with the 2 Copters. Yeah, there we go. Alright, crew. Crew. Shove. Go loot here. I guess looting is kind of stupid, right? Because I'm not gonna keep anything that's not a Fatal Push. I don't know, whatever. It's irrelevant. Maybe it's not irrelevant, I don't know. Okay, that happens. What do I kill, the Reflection or the Preacher? I think the Reflection, right? Yeah, it's gotta be the Reflection. Go. Could have maybe sacked the Zealot to the Kalitas to deal 2 extra damage. Might not have been that bad. What's up? What's up, Stu? Any thoughts on vampires? This deck has felt pretty good so far. We beat Lotus Field, lost to Monitoring Devotion, but it's been pretty decent so far. We got to do the Sorin Vein Ripper thing once, and that was obviously very powerful. Feels good. I think it's a good deck. I wonder how long it's gonna I wonder if it's going to remain a thing for a while, or if it's just like a flash in the pan, like a 1 week kind of thing. Very curious to see what happens with it moving forward. Yeah. What's up, Walda? I think I start by copying Zealot and just see what they do. I don't have enough mana for that, right? Because it's 3 for Takenuma, 2 to play Harvester, 1 to copy. Oh, I do have exactly enough mana. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Yeah, we have exactly enough mana for that. I thought I was 1 short. I think I forgot the discount from the Kalitas. Okay. Annoying, but fine. We're still in an insane spot, obviously. I'm just gonna hit them for 6. I feel like it could stay for a bit. Vampires have some good options, plus Rakdos. Right. So, like, the nice thing about this deck is it feels like just a not, maybe not strictly better, because I don't like to use the term strictly better, but it does just feel like a better version of Rakdos midrange. Yeah. Alright, Urian, huh? I keep. Do I think there are any downsides as compared to traditional Rakdos? I guess the major downside, it is. The major downside would be that, I mean, I don't want to say that Sorin is bad without Ripper and Ripper is bad without Sorin, but like those cards are clearly more powerful when you have both of them, if that makes sense. But that's not to say that those cards are not like super bad on their own. They're still decent, but I guess that would be the big downside. Oh my god, thank you for the 6-month resub. Alright, I will attack. Esper Control, huh? Seems like they're F6'd. I also just want to use all my mana this turn. I think this deck will be even better if you go Dimir. Dimir Vampires? But then you're cutting Fable. No, that's... what? You would definitely not want to cut Fable. Does this deck become overcooked trying to splash green to get Sorin on 2? No, but you probably just have to be like a black-green deck at that point. I don't think I'm discarding anything. My hand's great. Kind of feels weird to not discard, but my hand's good. Yeah, we're definitely not cutting Fable. Maybe you could be like black-green splash Fable or something like that. That could be a way to do it. But you do not want to play this deck without Fable. Their hand fucking blows. What the hell? Did they bottom or top with the... They went 1 top, 1 bottom. Their hand is atrocious. You just take Farewell or Teferi. I mean, I think we probably should take Farewell, right? I'm going to take Farewell. What am I doing with this turn, though? Just double spell? And then Sorin next turn? Do we have lethal? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have lethal next turn. So let's go black, red. I do have lethal next turn. If you take Farewell, they top deck Verdict. Shut up. What if they top deck Verdict? I'm banning you. How's that? Only because you said it. I know it was funny because we were. Oh, I guess they could do that. We were looking at prices when we saw the metagame. We saw like the metagame breakdown, and we were just looking at prices of Sorin and Vein Ripper on Thursday before the Pro Tour. And Vein Ripper was like $8 or $9. Sorin was 12, and now they're both like over 30. So, and I didn't buy them on Thursday. I wish I did, obviously. Yeah, well, I didn't draw a Verdict. I mean, they topped a card. There's no way it's settled the wreckage, right? Come on, man. I'm just not playing around settle. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I'm not doing it. Oh, you found the Ripper sound clip? Let's go. I'm gonna make that a, Alright, I'm gonna bookmark this, and then I'm gonna save that for later. Bro, there's no way they have settle, right? It's gotta be Emperor. Well, I mean, in order for me to animate the Mutavault and play Sorin, I have to animate the Mutavault and then post-combat Sorin. So, math time, right? We Mutavault, send everything. They Emperor Harvester, go to 14. They take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go to 6. Then we can Sorin, put them to 3. That's fine. I guess they have Field, but also fine, because then I could just get a land still cast the Sorin post-combat. There's no way they have Settle. There's no fucking way they have Settle. It's not happening. Zero chance they have Settle. Alright, I'm okay with this. I guess the Sorin's still not lethal, right? Oh, no, it is. They're at 3. And I can even jam here because I have a second Sorin next turn. Yeah, never doubted. Never, ever doubted. What the deuce? What the deuce? Thoughts on some Cube streams coming up? Well, how long is Vintage Cube up for? Does anybody know? Because I'd be down to do it. I just don't know how long it's up for. That's all I'm doing. Everything else sucks against them, right? Maybe the Buzz Crusher could be okay. 365 days. For some reason, I don't believe you. What was the results of the poll, by the way? The most important poll of all time. How many total votes? 18 total votes. Chat's favorite Doom Chicago moment from the story that we had earlier today was me not knowing how to pour beer. And okay, that is subjective. I know how to pour beer, but the problem is you have to swipe the card while you're pouring the beer, or at least I thought, you know. But it's not necessarily that I didn't know how to pour beer, it's that I didn't know how to utilize their fancy setup, you know. So it's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. I kind of want to take this Thoughtseize. I'm going to. What did you do wrong? Okay, so the way that they have it set up is you basically, when you walk in, right, they hand you a card, and they link that card to your credit or debit card. And what you do is you take their card and you go up to they have like a thing above each individual tap, and you hover, you scan your card, and then that unlocks the beer, and then you can pour your beer from that tap, right? But what I didn't know is that when on the little scan thing where you just scan the card, there's a lip, so you can hold your card there, right? You can hold your card there while you're pouring, but I didn't know that, so I thought you had to like use one hand to hold the card on the reader and then one hand to pour the beer, and that was really difficult until I learned that there was a lip, you know. Am I going for it? Is it weird that I just want to play Liliana? It's kind of weird, right? They picked up Bird. They played Fountain and Field of Ruins, so we know 5 of their 6 cards. I mean, whatever, right? Like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do about it? I don't know if that's right, but whatever. We jam. I did, yeah. We went over like the first half hour cover pan. they can't Emperor it this turn. They can Emperor it next turn, though. Time for the sound clip. Oh, let me pull it up. Hold on. Bookmarks, bookmarks, bookmarks. Whoa, no, 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 no. I didn't want to do that. I was trying to pause it, not play it 3 times. Okay, now what? This is kind of why I didn't want to play Vein Ripper last turn. Because they just take it, end step, make a token, untap, kill the Ripper. It's 17. What if I go Sorin, put a counter on Harvester, only attack with Harvester, then play Fable? They do take a lot of damage. But they can kill the Sorin first. I guess that's not true if I play Harvester. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's go counter here. Hit for 10? Yeah, this is probably fine. Yeah, hit for 10. Oh, then they lose 2 when they sack the thing to the Vein Ripper. Yeah, this is probably worth it. And now I think I kind of want to go Harvester and hold up Mutavault. And that way I have 2 blockers. Kind of. Well, I guess I don't really have 2 blockers because they have fields. Attack with Muta too. I kind of wanted to hold it back to block. Maybe it's just better to play Fable. Yeah, let's just play Fable, actually. And then go Mutavault pass. And then we can trade the Fable token for the 2/2 when they go to attack Sorin. Because I don't want them killing Sorin for sure. That's why I didn't really want to... Well, I guess I could have attacked with Mutavault. Oh, wait, they're doing this? I don't know about that. Oh, right, they can blink the Emperor and do it this way. Sure, yeah, I'm with you. Okay, right. Well, this does make them commit the Orion, which is not the worst. Yep, this is fine. Okay. Yeah. So they go up to 7. Mm. So I can... Yeah, they're just dead, right? I think they're dead. Five, 6. I'm 1 short, right? I can fling Mutavault at the Samurai and then Liliana the Yorion. But that's only 6 damage, so I guess I just kill Emperor, put them to 3. Yeah, that's good. So we go +1 here. Sack this. Kill this. Play Lily. Lily Edict. Kill Emperor, put them to 3. I think this is the best way to do it. Oh, don't have 6 because I can... Yeah, I can do that post-combat. I forgot that I could Duress post-combat too. Swinging Fling. Did I have a way to kill them that turn? I feel like I didn't. Right? I'll take this. I don't think I had a way to kill them. Maybe I did. Swing out, Fling, 2 vaults on block. Well, they have 2 blockers, right? Oh. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I just go animate both Mutavaults, attack with 4 dudes. They block a 2/2 and a 4. They take 4, go to 3, then the 3 damage. Yeah, I did have lethal. Yeah. Okay, you're right. I had lethal. My B. If 4 cards in hand. I mean, what could they possibly have here? Is there anything they could have? Plus. Minus Sorin. Why would I minus Sorin here? I'm just going to plus. Cool. We got him. We got it. Yeah, no, I had lethal last turn with the 4 attackers at Exactsies. All right, let's get a little 4-1 prediction. A little 4-1 prediction. Ooh. Push-pull Titan of Industry is kind of nice. Titan is good. Titan's way better than Rex. I guess Atraxa too. Yeah. Galta. I feel like we're going too deep. Although push-pull Galta's kind of hot. On holiday. Alozin is just controlling the playlist tonight. What do they do? Citadel named Blue, huh? So, control. Probably. What the shit? Ayo? Oh, okay. Right. They have to make sure they sequence their lands correctly. I see. I don't know what to take, man. Ooh, Emergence is kind of cool in the green-black deck. I like that. My instinct is, like, just take the Ondu version, but I don't know if that's right. That feels weird, but it's where my head was at, you know? I don't know if that's good. But it is a land, right? I mean, I guess if I do that, they're just going to Impulse and find a land anyways. I mean, isn't taking Impulse the same thing as taking their land? Because, like, they're just going to... If I take this, they're just going to get a land off this anyways, right? I guess it means that they don't have a play. Well, they do, right? They can foretell this. I think I'm supposed to just take the answer to Vein Ripper and ignore all of this anyways, but... I think that is the correct take. Just hope they can't find another Wrath for the Vein Ripper. Yeah. My opponent said in chat, is it Doomwake because of MF Doom? I'll say, unfortunately, no. Frowny face. Alright, Splinter Twin you. Any Splinter Twins? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, your turn. The Wrath costs 8. Come to think of it, I've never seen Doomwake and MF Doom in the same room together. They said in chat, last week I was sad about not getting a No More Lies at a booster pack, just got a random bulk mythic. Turns out now it's around $30. Oh, because they opened a Vein Ripper, I gotcha. Well, I mean, even before the PT, Vein Ripper was not bulk. It was like $8 or $9. Fucking EDH players. They're too busy lying about how good Vein Ripper is. What am I listening to? Alozin has now officially lost song request privileges. Just saying. Inversion costs 8. No, destroy all non-land permanents? Bro, that's not fair. Maybe I should have just done this. Or this. There you go. Someone play Uncle Obama to cleanse the palate. This is not a Canister stream. Although Canister would probably listen to this song. Or rather, Canister's viewers would listen to this song. Should I play 3 main deck Hallowed Moonlight after this? No. What? The answer to your question is no. Oh, this destroys, though, not exiles, right? So if they take this hit, they actually can't even cast Inversion. Can march the Shaman token. This is a tricky spot. It's a very, very tricky spot. So we know they have Shark Typhoon, Inversion, March. I was going to discard Fatal Push, but I actually think I want to keep it now. Because of the Shark Typhoon. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Like, if their plan is to chump block Vein Ripper, I kind of want to just Fatal Push the Shark token. It just deals them so much damage. Like, I figured their plan was going to be cycle Shark Typhoon, march the Goblin Shaman token, chump block the Vein Ripper. Well, I can't channel... No. So, here's the issue with channel Sokenzan, is if I channel Sokenzan and they march the Shaman token, I then can't cast Fatal Push. So I don't think I can channel Sokenzan here. Unless I discard Fable and draw a land. Then I can do it. Which maybe that's the right play, is discard Fable. I don't think the second Fable matters. I'm going to discard second Fable. Keep the other 2. Okay, does that change things? Bolt Snap Bolt with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you for the 2 gifted subs, Bolt. All right, I hope this is on Spotify because you know I prefer Spotify links. Let me see if it is. It appears that it's not, so we'll just play it on YouTube. Hold on. You couldn't find it? All right, fine. I will play it on YouTube. What the hell is this? God, that is so loud. Hold on. All right, so attack with both. Man, hold on. I guess if we're doing it this way, we should just animate the Mutavault. Yeah, we should animate the Mutavault. Okay, they let me get the treasure. Yeah, they're gonna make a 1/1, which we're gonna push. Oh, you know what they could do? They could respond to Fatal Push. Huh. You know, now that I'm thinking, they can respond to me casting Fatal Push and just march the Vein Ripper. Is there any chance that they cast the March before blocks and we can, like, get them to cast the March, then I push? There's no way, right? I guess they need, what? They need another white card in hand, because we know they have March Inversion, 2 unknowns. Yeah. We know they have... We know 2 of their 4 cards is Inversion plus March. Oh, they need 3 to pitch? Yeah, okay. I'll just do this before they draw a card, then. Yeah, I thought it was 4 for some reason. Okay, yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, do it before the draw. So now they can march the Mutavault, but then they still die, right? They take 9, then we just fling. Yeah, I had to play this deck. This deck is too good. Chat spam, I can't. Oh. Turns out they drew the white card, huh? That's awkward. Well, you know. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut Fatal Push after it just won us the game by itself. Could bring in the Buzz Crusher. I don't know what I'd cut, but yeah, let's do this. This deck puts control in a blender. Yeah, I mean, if you do the Sorin Vein Ripper thing, I think it does. I don't know. I think the control matchup is close. I don't think it's necessarily, like, insanely favored. I think you're ahead of them, but not by a lot. Literally, I can't. I'm on the draw. Let's run it. Easy. Easy. Is there a sack outlet creature like Priest or Woestrider that could fit in vampires? There's Bartolome, but what do you want a sack outlet for? Just to, like, one-shot with Vein Ripper? I don't know if that's very good. It's probably a little too narrow. Yeah, this deck is definitely better than normal Rakdos against blue-white, just because of the whole Vein Ripper shit. Am I cooked if I just buy Convoke for Standard and Pioneer? No, it's a good deck in both those formats. I think it's fine. Well, this is weird. This is an awkward position to be in. Can Liliana Edict their Proctor? I guess. I mean, that's not a bad play. They already got value out of this, though. Good Fable. Fable's really bad if they have a second Lotus, though. I'm just going to Liliana. Again, it feels kind of bad because they already got value out of the Proctor. But it's a disaster if they have second Lotus Field. And before they just have Stage. Which is a second Lotus Field that doesn't care about them having Proctor in play. Oh, really? I mean, I guess this makes sense. Okay. Yeah, Liliana down. I'm, like, kind of fine with this exchange, though, right? I think. Yeah, maybe I'm not. Carry me home. What's up, Shane? How you doing, Shane? You miss hanging out already? There needs to be an event in Denver so I can go stay with Shane. More Sorins, huh? Just what I needed. More 3-drops. Alright, now it's... Could just be Sorin put in Preacher. I like that. It looks weird, but, like, again, if they want to anchorage if they want to spend mana to use the anchorage to kill the Sorin, I really don't care that much. Because I just have more Sorins. Am I ready for Cookbook Tron to discard new Emrakul at end step? No. Okay, that's bad. Because now they can kill Sorin with untapped land. Yeah, this is worse. This is worse. The thing about Moonlight is, like, they can just choose to not put the creature into play if they moonlight if you moonlight them, right? They can just say no to Sorin because it's a May. So I mean, it does, like, it trades for the -3, which is not bad for what it is. Man, this is tough. I think I'm discarding Sorin. It's bad if I drop Vein Ripper. Do not feel great about this game. Maybe I should have Fabled on 3 instead of Liliana. It's not clear. Ever played Standard on Moto, or do you prefer MTGA? I have played both. I typically try to play Standard decks on Magic Online, but I don't have the cards or wild cards for it on Arena. But I generally do like the Arena. Like, I like the feel of Arena more than I like I like playing on Arena more than I like playing on Moto, personally speaking. But that's just me. You know, a lot of people have different opinions. Adios. Or ciao. Okay. It's not looking good, folks. I'm going to keep the land in hand. I also think that all of the cards for this Vampires deck is on Arena, right? Like, you can just play this deck full stop at Explorer, which is kind of cool. Playing Land and exiling the Deluge there. Yeah, they have the Get Lost, right? If I mean, yeah, if I take the Get Lost, they keep the Deluge in hand, then I can't exile it, so. No Hallowed Moonlight or Hidden Strings. Well, I mean, no Hallowed Moonlight is probably a good sign for playing this deck on Arena, right? We're not missing that many cards at this point. We're really not. Okay. Animate Mutavault map. He was never really one of the guys. Smuggler's Copter. I don't think that's good enough. There's no way that's good enough, right? Yeah, there's no way that's good enough. I'm just going to attack for 3 and play a Preacher. Youth of the Nation. 7. I mean, this is not, like... It's not Jover yet. They did just resolve... they did just resolve a Deluge, but it's not Jover yet. We got some outs. I heard I liked Balatro. Is that what it's called? Dude, that game is so much fun. I'm now going to be playing that in between rounds of challenges and stuff. Has anybody in chat played that game? Is that what it's called, Balatro? I watched Dave play it for like 2 hours last night. It was so much fun. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. It's a Steam game. Oh fuck, we can't beat that card. Shit. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I haven't played it yet. My experience was just watching Dave play it for like 2 hours. All right, let's go to game 3. Youth of the Nation. Oh shit! No. These. What do we cut? 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 These go. I forgot they're playing Lotus. Did we get it in time? We did. Is it better to cut Copter? Nah, Zealot's like whatever. Oh, the Buzz Crusher. Yeah, I forgot. I should have brought the Buzz Crusher in. You're right. This hand's good. I forgot the Buzz Crusher. She crushing my buzz. She do be crushing my buzz. Is 3 mana Sorin playable in Modern? It's a lot easier to pay the ward cost on Vein Ripper in Modern, right? And there's got to be something better than Vein Ripper to put into play in Modern. Like, the people were trying the Morophon for a little bit. The stupid changeling. Big changeling dude. Ooh. Nice. Combo deck. I'm going to play Breacher. It starts with 1. Yeah, Galta and Maverin. Well, you could play Galta and Maverin in Pioneer, right? But people still don't. Shit. I was really hoping they wouldn't have that. No, it's just strong. Strong bullshit Lotus. I mean, I guess we just jam Shelly. This feels really bad. Could, like, fling the Mutavault at the Proctor. That also feels horrible. I don't have any good plays. I just have no good plays. Mapped Mutavault. Maybe... I kind of don't mind jamming Shelly here, because if they just go land Wrath, it kills their Proctor, and then I can just get back Shelly with Takenuma. I'm just going to jam Shelly this turn. Well, I can't attack with the Mutavault this turn, right? So I would kind of want to wait for that play until I have 5 mana. Right, this is the most efficient use of my mana this turn. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, because, like, I don't need to be mana efficient when I have the maps. I could just use extra mana on these. So maybe it's kind of a wash. Now, if they don't have the Wrath, we're probably okay, right? But you know they got the Wrath. You know they got the Wrath. They always got the Wrath. See, well, I kind of agree with that, Spirit Squad, but the thing is, they're not going to have the luxury of holding up Veto. They have to Wrath this turn, right? So we're guaranteed to resolve Sorin, even if I tap out for Shelly that turn. That was my theory. Sure. It doesn't even matter. Oh! Alright, new plan. New plan. It doesn't even matter. No. I thought it was a yes. I almost fucked that up. I thought it was asking me yes or no. Almost messed that one up. Alright, don't have second Wrath, please. They definitely have second Wrath. To be fair, their deck plays a lot of Wraths, so it's not that surprising. The question is, do they have March? If they have March, we're fucked, but... can't really play around it. They don't have March? Let's go. They're at 5. There's no reason to play second Sorin Fling, right? Well, hold on. There might be a reason. No, because then they just go land, animate, Hall, kill Sorin. Yeah, that's bad. I'm just going to pass. I kind of wanted to Fling before they found a Field of Ruin, but it is what it is. Dragula. If they have Tef into Discon. Yeah, Discon, untap land Discon to be a little tough. I guess they don't need untap land, right? Oh, yeah, they played the Plains this turn, yes. They do have Discon available. That is going to be a tough if they have it. Fuck. Shit. I get Takenuma on their turn. I don't have to do it now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna channel Takenuma. I don't really want the Vein Ripper though. I'd like something else, just like a cheap vampire. Would be ideal. Yeah, this is just Blue-White Lotus control. It's playing a lot of the same cards that Blue-White Control is playing. It's just it's utilizing Lotus Field as their big mana engine to cast stuff like Discontinuity, Flashback Deluge, all that kind of stuff. So it has like Lotus Field, Strict Proctor plus Thespian Stage as their mana engine. All right, surely they don't have a second discontinuity. I can never die. Surely they didn't find another one, right? Explain to me why Nexus of Fate is banned, but discontinuity is not banned. Explain that. That's what I want to know. Yeah, Time Warp. Try Blue White Lotus Control and Timeless, and you get Stifle, Swords, Brainstorm, Fetchland, Sanctuary. Oh, okay. I mean, you can play Discontinuity in that deck too, right? Yeah, Mystic Sanctuary is still legal in Timeless. I mean, Show and Tell is legal in Timeless. That's like the only thing that you can really do right now. Okay. Interesting. Also, okay. Huh. Well, this could have gone worse for us. Fuck, now what do we do? I mean, Sorin downtick Vein Ripper is bad. They just minus Elspeth, right? Well, hold on. Is it that bad, though? If I go Sorin minus Vein Ripper, play Copter, pass. If they minus Elspeth, kill Vein Ripper, they lose 2, go to 3, and then the Copter is lethal. Right? Clock doesn't matter. This is game 3. Well, that's assuming they don't have an answer to the Copter, which they probably do, right? I guess they minus Tef on Copter. Yeah, sure. I can also go Sorin minus Ripper, animate Mutavault, force the chump block, they go to 3. Oh, they can also... They have tokens. They can just Tef minus on Vein Ripper and just sack a token. They have infinite tokens, right? Yeah, this is not good. Sorin minus animate bait the lethal triple block. They're now obviously never doing that. Man, I feel like there's a way out of this. I feel like there is a way out of this. I feel like there should be a way out of this. Alright, I'm gonna cast Sorin and see what they do. How about that? Let's cast Sorin. What say you? Just resolved. Alright. Well, hold on. The problem with animate Mutavault, put a counter on Mutavault, is they just go chump block, untap Hall, kill Sorin, and then I can't even get to Vein Ripper. Yeah, we have to minus here. The question is, do we play Copter or do we attack? I think it's probably attack, right? Attack them. Sorin attack, then fling the Muta at Tef. Sorin attack, then fling the Muta at Tef. So you just want to play Sorin, don't activate? I mean, wouldn't you just attack first? What was the point? What would be the point of that? But I think in any instance where you're attacking with Mutavault, you should probably Sorin minus first, or at least Sorin plus. Like if your plan is if you want to go Sorin, animate Mutavault, counter on Mutavault, hit for 4, make them chump block. That's not bad because they lose a token and the Sorin stays at higher loyalty. But the problem with that line is they just go Hall, stand up Hall, animate, kill Sorin plus Elspeth. They just have infinite blockers for your Mutavault now, and you don't get to put the Vein Ripper in play, right? It's a really tricky spot for sure. I mean, as it sits, they're going to 1, right? Like, they're going to 1 regardless. Because if they go Tef, Tuck, sack a token, they have to go to 1. Or if they Elspeth minus, they have to go to 1. So they're going to 1 either way. And we have a Sorin on top of our deck, right? No, it's 2 cards down. And the next Sorin is lethal, right? Well, they tuck the other Sorin. We know we're drawing a Sorin in 2 turns. It's not the next card, it's the card after. Okay. And they've gone through 2 discontinuities, right? Yeah. I mean, I know Bolt's trolling, but... honestly, the joke is getting kind of old. Just go Copter Pass. Copter last turn would have let us loot into the Sorin Sag. Yeah, but they'd be at 2 more life. I guess it wouldn't have mattered, because but there's no difference between them being at 3 and 1 versus the Mutavault. Yeah, I guess that's fair. So yeah, I guess hindsight, maybe it was better to play the Copter instead of attacking with Mutavault. It's kind of close. Well, it is kind of nice that now we have 2 lethal threats, right? Both the Copter and the Mutavault are lethal. That helps, I think. They're looking at a lot of cards. That can't be good for us. We know the top card of our deck is Sorin. Doesn't the Sorin go upstairs? Yeah. What I'm saying is I go animate Mutavault, Mutavault Crew Copter, attack, they have to answer the Copter, and then Sorin sack Mutavault is still lethal. So I have two lethal threats. Okay. How many did they play 4 discontinuities? I would assume they play 4, right? If they attack, I snap block, because then I can go loot, discard Springs, hit the Sorin, and then draw a discard spell. If they have like a counter spell. Although discard spell does not beat discontinuity anyways. I feel like we have most non-discontinuity things covered. It's just discontinuity is the only card we can't beat, right? Witch Kling, thank you very, very much for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate the support. Folks, did you know, just like Witch Kling, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe to the channel for free with Amazon Prime. You know the drill. Thanks again for the Prime sub, Witch King. I greatly appreciate that. Alright, don't discontinuity me, please. I mean, I guess we do this. You know what's unfortunate about this? Going for Crew Copter first loses to Double Emperor. Yeah. Well, I mean, Double March gets us regardless, right? And should I Sorin pre-combat then? I guess I was supposed to Sorin first, huh? Fuck. I think I screwed this up. Yeah, I think I was supposed to Sorin first. Real John, thank you for the 22-month resub. Welcome back, Real John. Alright, yeah, I fucked this up. I think I was supposed to play Sorin first. I mean, they knew about the Sorin, right? Yeah, that's true. They only looked at like 15,000 cards last turn. Tails End. Okay. Combat. Come on! Bruh! So I guess we just don't attack. This ult's on 7, right? Yeah, we don't attack here. No, it's not lethal. They have 21 damage. Oh, they have the Hall, but I can chump block the Hall with Copter. Oh, okay. Well, they had it all. I mean, not surprising. They did cast two deluges, to be fair, so. But they did, in fact, have it all. None of my decisions mattered that game. Well, towards the end, at least. That was a close game, regardless. Fun way to end the league. Doubters get paid. All right, no 4-1. All right, folks, if you're watching this on YouTube, that was the Pro Tour winning deck. Everybody say goodbye to the YouTube folks. This deck felt pretty powerful. We got to do the Sorin Vein Ripper thing a couple of times. Not sure about these main deck Duresses. It was the thing about a deck like this, the way that they built their deck is a pretty clear metagame call towards anti-blue-white. So, you know, I'm not sure about these Duresses. Maybe they should be more Copters or Dusk Legion Zealots, possibly the 4th Preacher of the Schism. I could see that. But yeah, I mean, we have finally found the Sorin payoff, and I was a big fan of Vein Ripper. I think the card's super powerful. The ward is just incredibly strong. There's a lot of spots where, you know, we played against blue-white. They just can't. They don't have a creature to sack to it. They can't kill it. So that was pretty powerful. Not a ton else to say about the deck. I mean, Sorin is just a ridiculous card in decks like this when you can, like, every single ability matters. They're all 3 abilities are great. Yeah, deck was great. I don't know. I don't have a lot else to say about it. Maybe the sideboard could change a little bit. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube. I mean, we lost a blue-white Lotus field, which is not really a blue-white control deck, right? All right, chat. I did say it was going to be a short stream.